traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, mouth of pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas with at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. Posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, Purdy to throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now here's Cam Scattergood on the ground. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Scattergood now from the gun. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's Scattergood on 2nd down. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
60, let's go.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 35-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Purdy on the play action. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Purdy now on 4th down. Got a man. This is Evans. And they bring him down around the 34. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. This will get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And with less than a yard to go here, and they're leaving the offense out there. Purdy gonna go on 4th. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. One play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterbill. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Darts. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboos. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Going right back to Scatterbill. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dunks. Dump off, caught by his back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Throwing now off the play action. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Giants pick it off and get points on the inside. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
49ers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stick with McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
At the 28-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. It's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants double their lead to 14.
49ers 7. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, Purdy to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. On the gun is Purdy. He's got a man left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
First down throw by Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
To the air again, Purdy. That
tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. To throw again, it's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a one-score game before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
15 yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One final shot before the half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will extend their lead as time expires in the half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
34-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Diamador. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. taken down at the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Piniero's kick is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Driving forward with Scattaboo. Continuing to move past the 45. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Dive play straight ahead. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Tackle made by Jair Brown. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Darts out of the shotgun. Got Slayton over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They've got first down here from the 36. Scattaboo here on the toss. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Running with Scattaboo. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatterboot. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Catch made. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Yeah, 2 things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Kate. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge. Well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, go!
Now Dart. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
No run, it's Scatterboot. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Giants have likely locked up the win right there.
Giants.
Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And send a receiver left. Here's Purdy to throw. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Purdy throwing here. Ayuk makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Right back to Ayuk it goes. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. To throw again, it's Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Motion man sent left. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Kittle, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scatterbo. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has it downfield, working the left. And and he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Big gainer
line.
here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Let's go now.
Scatteroo now from the gun. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Really two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Pretty throwing here on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Yellow.
They'll air it out on third. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on fourth. Put the body on the line for his team. First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set. Yellow. 18.
He's going to throw it again. Down the field, Evans has it. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Purdy on first down. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10.
42. 49ers 32.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now it's Scannaboo. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. San Francisco calls its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. There's Scannaboo. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Here we go, set.
Here he goes, third and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have some new life in the fourth.
Kate, I think you could almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
First down, Purdy to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So the Giants come away with the win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.